do take it for granted when you're going along, and obviously last year was the first year it was 70, finished 78, so I didn't make it. And I'm very happy to be back, and I'm in a great position going into these 3 events. Like I'm pretty much guaranteed to go to East Lake, and my main focus from here is trying to solidify my place in sort of the top 10 and see if I can make a run when I get to Atlanta.
Yeah, all right, on that note, you've won all over the world, obviously. You've won a major championship. Where does winning the FedEx Cup rank in your list of accomplishments?
I think, I think it's obviously right up there. The FedEx Cup is what you start. I write down a few goals at the start of the year when I'm flying to my first tournament, and just to make the Tour Championship was one of my goals this year, because I've never made it to East Lake even. There's been many times where I feel like I've had great years, but being perfectly honest, when you play both tours, when you play over in Europe and you play over here, you kind of have to split your schedule a little bit, and I just, I've always been kind of outside the bubble of making Tour Championship, and to be going there this year would be pretty cool. And look, to give Xander Schauffele and Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler shots going into a final event, hopefully I don't by then. Hopefully I perform well enough over the next couple of days or a couple of weeks to be ahead of those guys. But it'll be difficult. But sort of if you're there, you can pull off something wild, and you never know. Golf's a funny game. So
it is. You start the playoffs in the positions you talked about, 10th in the standings. You've had a really nice, solid season. You get the win in New Orleans with Rory. You got 6 top 10s, 2 of those top 10s coming from majors. If you had to describe this season so far, with a little bit left, what would you say? Just
consistent, just pure consistency. I feel like I've played great weeks when it matters most, and I feel, that's what I'm most proud of. I feel like I went to, I wasn't in any elevated events or signature events at the start of the year. My first invite I got was Bay Hill, and I went there and finished 3rd. So I felt like I played well when I needed most, and to go to the PGA and give it a bit of a run, and then to go to the Open, and I probably should have given it a better run at the end than I did, but to compete at those tournaments is always pretty cool. And I've just been a very consistent golfer this year.
Do you get more satisfaction of being a consistent player, as you just mentioned, as opposed to maybe winning a tournament, missing a lot of cuts?
I hate missing cuts. Obviously, look, I'd rather win one tournament a year and miss a lot of cuts than finish 25th every week. I don't want to be that player, but it's nice to be knocking off some top 10s consistently, and going to events and going into Saturdays and Sundays on the PGA Tour, feeling like if you make a run, you can have a chance of winning the tournament. That's I always say the reason we play, the reason we get up in the morning, is to kind of go out in those events and give yourself a chance to compete against the best in the world. So,
Final thing, this week it's known Memphis for being pretty hot.
It's actually all right today.
But it's going to be like a feels of 100 degrees come Thursday through Sunday. How do you prepare for a hot tournament like this?
Yeah, look, I'm actually in the middle of like a 5-week stretch at the minute. This is my 3rd week in a row, so you just try and stay rested at the start of the week, get out and spend as much time in the heat as you feel like you need to on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday's going to be pretty hot this year. But it is what it is. I live in South Florida. South Florida in summer is not much fun either. So, I'm kind of well used to it at this stage. Just stay hydrated and stay well fed, and you'll be fine.
I'll be in the air conditioning watching.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Hey, have a great week.
Thanks, Seth.
You got it.
Cheers. Thank you.